Okay, I found a problem with my pole position. Just figured I'd put this in there. Richie Knuckles signed my pole position. But anyways, I don't have speech. It doesn't say prepare to qualify or you're qualified to race or anything. Just to show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead and coin up. It should say prepare to qualify right there. Well, I did a quick Google search, and it says that 9E and 9C actually controls the speech on this game. So, figured I'd just see if I'm lucky. Maybe reseat these, or at least look at the pins. I don't know. They don't look too bad. They don't look great either. We get a good look. Yeah, you know what? There's some corrosion on there. I might replace the socket. And this is the ROM, I believe, for that. Yeah, there's some corrosion on there too. You know what? I think the battery, whenever the battery failed, I think I took this battery off. Whenever the battery failed, it probably corroded these sockets. So, I'm going to try a trick, and if it doesn't work, I might just replace the sockets. You know what? I was going to try to clean it, but see if I can get a good angle here. Some of these pins are... Geez, if I could find it in the camera, I'll let you know. Some of these pins are kind of nasty looking. I don't think chemically cleaning it is the... Oh, look at that bent one. I don't think chemically cleaning it is the answer this time around. I'm going to have to replace these sockets. Let's see if I get in there. You really can't tell too much with that chip. But there's definitely some corrosion here that's going to have to be... I'm going to have to replace these sockets. Okay, so let's replace these sockets. Okay, so let me get my desoldering iron. Get my foot pedal ready. Okay, I've desoldered the sockets here. Kind of got I can see a few little spots where I might want to work at it again. But yeah, there's that. Not bad. It's nice to see it a little magnified so you can kind of tell what's going on. I also like to hold it up to the to a light and see if I can see through the holes. But yeah, I've seen a couple joints down here that I might want to go over again. Okay, I desoldered the chips. I went over a few little joints I didn't like. I try to give these things a little wiggle. Never force it. You can always desolder it. It's not worth having ugly traces that you had to repair. If it doesn't just slide out, you didn't desolder it. So don't force it. Looks like I'm going to have to do that a little better. Looks like I'm going to have to get these three a little better. Okay. Okay, I see three little things. I don't know if I can get them out. Oh, I got one out. Got the other one out. And that one I might have to desolder a little better. Nope, I got it out. Okay. It's just on the verge of being forced. Don't like to do that. Okay, that looks like a nice clean job. Yeah, it looks like a really nice clean job on the back also. So, let me go find some sockets. Well, I found every imaginable socket except for the ones I need. I got machine pins. I got a tool wipe. Got a whole bunch of sockets in here. Some sockets in here. But I don't have the right sockets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up some of these machine pin sockets and use these. I'm going to add these together till I get my 40 pins for the one chip, and so on. It may sound bad, but I'll show you what to do, and I've done it before. See, I have an organization problem. I either put all my parts or whatever, test equipment at the shop, or take it here, and I'm always, what I need to do is I need to get doubles of everything. But anyway, this is what I'm doing. I'm cutting this up like that, and I'm going to make rows of it, and I'm going to add these together to make the sockets I need. And I'm going to get this nail file. Smooth this out some. That way, this socket, I should be able to piece this back together. Oh, I'm going to do a little more sanding, but you get the idea. And there we go. That's just a whole bunch of the wrong sockets chopped up and made into the right sockets. Now, I went on the other side of the board and I soldered like one or two little spots just so I can kind of bend it straight into certain areas. You know. But this is fine. Well, let me flip it over and solder it. Well, I am breaking a fever here, and I am sweating all over my board. So let's get some of this soldering done. This soldering iron has definitely seen better days. I go through these things pretty often. I get like the cheapo $10 ones or $20 ones, and I wear them out, and they're cheap. Man, I have a fever, and I am just sweating like crazy right now. Can't even keep a steady hand. You get the gist. Let me finish soldering this up. Well, my chips aren't the best. They're not awful. Boy, the camera makes it look great. But they're kind of tarnished, you know. So I'm going to squirt some The Works toilet bowl cleaner on my chips. Give it a little toothbrush here. There we go. Now we got some shine to it. Don't let this dwell very long, because this stuff is potent. This stuff actually dissolves the metal. Not always a good idea to use this stuff, but it does work. Rinse it off real good too. Okay, it's a little better. It's not, I can see bare metal now. Don't ever use sandpaper in your chips, by the way. So I got them both back in their sockets, and the only thing left to do now is test it. And hopefully, and got my fingers crossed here, hopefully this will make it work. If not, I'm going to have to, I really don't want to build a test rig just to fix this thing. I might even just put it back in the cabinet and forget about it if this doesn't fix it. But okay, let's put it back in. Let's see what happens. Well, here's the moment of truth. Let me credit up. First gear. Yeah! And that's that. Well, awesome. Awesome, awesome. It works. If you like the channel, subscribe. If you like arcade-related junk, subscribe. All right.